Hey everybody, happy Easter and Masters Week. The Masters, of course, only trumped by the resurrection. Hope you had a great Easter weekend with us here at Vista. We were in Mark 16, the Gospel of Mark. This year for Easter, we were in Mark 16 verses 1 through 8. So you want to make sure that you read or have read that as a group. The big idea was that Mark's kind of cliffhanger of an ending there in verse 8 in the earliest manuscripts reminds us that Christianity is not boring. And then number 2, that our failures, though they are many, are not fatal, apparently. So read Mark 16, 1 through 8. Question number 1, what was most interesting or encouraging to you from the sermon this week? Question number 2, what was most challenging? What raised questions for you? What did you not understand? What did you not agree with? Question number 3, two-part question. Does it frustrate you that there were no witnesses to the resurrection? And then, second part of that question is, why do you think God didn't provide any witnesses to the resurrection? It's the most important event, action that's ever happened, and God doesn't provide any witnesses. Right? What do we make of that? Question number 4, in what ways might Mark's suspenseful ending remind us that the resurrection is challenging and not just comforting? Question number 5, if our failures are not fatal, and Mark's gospel ending is a great reminder that they aren't, then what are some failures, or just one failure, that you've been really ashamed of, but now with the good news of Easter you see that you can be hopeful that God will find a way to redeem it because it's not fatal? Could be a failure you've had as a mom or a dad or a spouse or whatever, but you don't need to be ashamed of anymore, because again, God found a way, just like God found a way to let the good news of the gospel go to the ends of the earth, even though in Mark all the disciples and even the women failed to the bitter end. Our action step, we didn't really have one. It was to come back next week, but if you're in a small group, you're probably coming back next week. So anyways, happy Easter. Hope you enjoy the Easter season, and we'll see you on Sunday.